Hi guys, Captain Malford here. Today I'm gonna talk about the World of Warcraft movie I watched, and it was pretty cool. It was in 3D, which was a bit irritating, but I enjoyed the movie. And I would say for the story, pretty good. It's based off the first game, I think. I have not played the full first game, but as I see it, maybe there are some flaws, but I don't see them right now. And I like that movie, or I like the movie, and I think the movie can stand on its own a bit. It was a good, interesting movie. And also, I'm gonna talk about what I saw in the movie, and it was we begin with the orcs from the World of Warcraft universe leaving their land because the land cannot live anymore. And then we also see that they have a portal, they hear a voice, and they get into the portal and they escape. And the orc chief leader, White Wolf, who is a good guy, I liked him, I liked the performance, and also his wife, Chakan nothing. I don't really remember the name of all of these characters, and so I won't pronounce such bad. I don't want to pronounce... I pronounce the wolf guy leader because I don't know his name right now. And yeah, that's it. So we begin that we go in, and before they go in, one of the orcs that are captured, or basically they're captured orc-ish thing, orc, is one half-breed with a human or a orc, I suppose. But she is, in her orc language, basically, bad by the orc language. And anyway, one creature, or creature, wants to pay help and says to her in her language, "Please don't sacrifice my child." And she wants to help, but she knows she can't do because they opened the portal, and the wizard guy, or the wizard orc, that's pretty nice, pretty cool outfit he had, and he has dark magic, pretty nice though, and he uses their souls to get out the portal and the door. And also the wolf leader talked to one of his buddies that has, what should we say, that has a hammer as well. They talked about that this is the real choice, but they don't have a choice because their fucking place that they lived on are dead. And in this movie throughout, if I say so myself, we have philosophical thinking about the orc. The orc guy is telling about, for example, a bit longer in, he is telling that maybe I don't want a destruction of this place when they got to the new place. And in the new place though, in the new place, he got with his wife as well. She has a child. They did a funny joke as well. I try to remember the pieces I can. So they have a funny joke, and he says you have a type of fun joke, and she says you have a big head, and they do a joke and such. Have a happy time. And then they have gone into the portal, and she is getting ready to get birth, and she got birth to the child, but the child died, so the priest revived him by taking lives of the animal next by in the place and gave it life and said, "This is the new leader, this is the new child of the orcs, yay!" Pretty nice though. We go to the kingdom of the humans in this place that they live in, and we have also dwarfs. We have pretty nice dwarfs, pretty good craftsmanship. We have things from the World of Warcraft universe, basically. We have the guns, and we also get introduced to our other main character. The wolf guy is a side main character. The mother is a side main character. The child is also a bit of a character, but he doesn't appear much. He appeared in many scenes. Alright, he appeared in many scenes, but not many. So anyway, we continue with our protagonist, and he talks in the mines with the miner, and he says, "I have a new weapon to you," and yeah. And also he gets a message from his castle that they need help, they got attacked or something like that. And then the orcs, when we come to them, they attack, and then our wolf guy didn't want to attack. He looked around, and he came later on and tried to attack, but he didn't want to hurt anyone. And he looked one of the magicians that is a magician that fall out from the magician group, who is a nice nice guy with dark hair and beard. I don't remember their names, but anyway, I for me enjoy the movie, and I like the wolves that they had introduced on the orcs. And as well, in the fight, they got a couple of battles in, and then they had a famous scream, "Ah!" And I said, oh, they are fucking wrecked. And I also think about the philosophical stuff in this movie, in a way, for my taste. And I played one of the World of Warcraft games, but not the full game. I played a bit when I was in a country playing with my cousin. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. They fight, and the orcs win, and then when they come back to their tribe, the wizard guy says, "You're weak." A certain orc with a type of type of melee weapon with 2 sticks, or 2 bone sticks, daggers. He says, "You're weak, you should pay what you know how to pay in our tribe's rules." And he almost gets killed, but our side wolf protagonist guy, or side wolf orc leader guy, saves him and says, "Why not do this, and this should not be it," but they say it's a change. The leader says, it's pretty interesting. Those we're gonna meet are the wizard and the half orc woman, and of course our soldier guy, of course. And we see the city as well of them. If we go back to them now, we see the city, and he goes in, then he says what the problem, and we have got attacked by beasts, but we don't know who they are, and they try to track them, and they got attacked before, as I told you before. And then they discover, by capturing 2 of them, the other guy didn't want to die, but he said to the wolf, "Do you want to obey your master? So go then." As a tip, he threatened the wolf to kill his master, so the master retreated to not see him killed. And then we capture the orc half woman lady, and she tells about what there are, and the other guy says, "Don't tell it." They don't want to be told and noticed, and the humans want to know what happened, who these creatures are. And he says, "Yeah, don't tell anymore, I will kill you." And then he tried to kill her, and our knight guy protagonist saves her and stabs the other guy and kills him off. Pretty cool action scenes in that movie as well, if I say so myself. And then we'll get introduced to the king, and to the main protagonist knight guy's soldier son, and also to the queen and children. We see a bit of them as well. They have 2 children, a daughter and a kid as well. If it sounds like I'm jumping around in between sections, is that I'm trying to remember as I possibly can. So anyway, we get to the king, and he's talking about, what should we say, about where do you come from and such that. And also that from the attack, PS, from the attack, I'm gonna go back a bit. From the attack, they talk with the best wizard, or the protector, wizard guy protector, and they say that we have a problem, can you fix it? And he actually fixed a bit the problem, but we're gonna see that he doesn't fix it. But he fixed a bit of the problem right now, from now. I liked him as well. I like that he tried to build a golem statue, and his place was pretty nice. The scenery in this movie, it was pretty good. It was pretty faithful-ish. I think it's faithful. Okay, it's faithful. It's faithful to the game. I think it's from the first game and mission or story, supposedly. But as I said, I did not play the most, so I don't know if they changed something. But anyway, enjoy it. And though the king says, "Are you from this land?" No, and I'm called something bad in my orc language that I said before. And also, we discovered that they had a lot of massive battles, and our protagonist had an eagle friend that's a bit, what should we say, like doesn't want to believe, and likes his owner, and has a bit of a, what should we say, personality? A bit of a personality. And they captured her, and she said, I could kill your maiden, to the queen as well, when they had captured her and didn't talk to her with the king before. So this is a bit earlier on, talking to the king. They did a battle, and then they did a lot of battles, and they did a battle in the cliffs. And we also see the destruction of many cities when the orcs take over. And we also see compelling side of the wolf guy with his wife saying, you're gonna be, your son is gonna be a very good leader, and he's gonna be good, and you should enjoy having your time with your son. And he takes care of his son a lot, goosing with him, and he's doing and he's taking his teeth, which are orc teeth, but doing it cute. So it's kind of cute for me. And the music is very good. And also we see him, a part of him, compassion, that he saw a woman with a child and she is begging for mercy or something, and she dies or something, and they're using these people as type of spoiler warning, type of labor to build something, to build a type of exactly the thing I told you before, a portal, but I don't know to where. But anyway, the chief guy, the wizard, oh, the wizard guy, sorry me, the evil wizard guy, the orc wizard, has in some way, or our grand wizard has talked to him, and he says, have you still the book and such. And our apprentice sees a mystical figure, tries to follow it, and takes the book, and then reads about information about the portal and knows about information that the other guy doesn't know. But we can say that was interesting. And also we see compelling moments with our soldier guy, which I don't know the name, our soldier guy with his son, and he's talking with him, has some conversation, nice conversations. And also, I protect with your mother died at birth. And that he talks with the orc woman. When funny scene, funny though, PS, funny thing is she is captured in the cage, and next time he is captured in the cage. The soldier guy, father person, yes. And he talks with his son about the risks of the war, or the fighting they're doing, and his son got wounded in the head as well. As I said before, I jump a bit between these pieces. So if I don't sound cohesive, it's because I'm trying to remember, and also remember the good parts of the movie. There are many good parts, almost nothing bad. Then we have a battle with the orc leader White Wolf, and they're killing the other orcs because they are traitors and such that. They have a feud between them. And the hammer guy says, after our friendship and remembrance of everything we have done together as friends, and with your husband and you, your friend, yeah. They remember things from the past, from their other tribe, or from their other, from their other place that they needed to abandon because it couldn't live anything. And they had lived as children, or, you know, he remembers the wolf guy and him are very connected as friends. And he says to her wife, escape with your child. And she says, I will protect my child. And she actually does. And she dies. Spoiler warning, she died. Though she does a good fight, I must say. She killed her opponent, but she got killed. But she sent her son in a Moses way. Pretty nice. And she says, you're the Raka and Shaka's son. Yeah, now I remember their names. Raka and Shaka's son, type of thing. 2 orc names, yeah. You're our son, you will be a great leader and such. And she sent him in a merry way to the river. And he is safe. He is pretty safe down the river. We don't really know what happens later, so I'm not going to say that right now. Into the end of this review. So, I really like the king. He wanted to plan the plans of another attack to try to stop the portal when they discover that the portal is the threat of their kingdom. When the wizard guy tells them that. After he discovers it. And then he is also joined. He also goes back to, a bit jumping now, he also goes back to the wizard guys that he actually said, nah, I'm not gonna work more for wizards, bye. He actually said, bye bye, I'm gonna go. Yeah, type that. He just got away. He didn't want to work anymore with them. But then he says, can you please help me? We need help with the portal and such. And also PS, I think the Grand Wizard person he is also related to the Orc woman. And in one of the battles that we fight with our soldier father guy, his son dies, but he dies in a good, he dies, I think, pretty sad. He actually fucking tries to save him. He actually tries to save him by taking a shield and try to get in, but it doesn't work. But his son dies, but he fighted bravely, if I say so myself. He fighted bravely. I had some good jokes and had some fun. Action, there was a lot of good things in it. I cannot still stop saying that, but it was pretty good. So he dies, and then they escape, and then they say we need to go away, and they take the wizard guy again, or they take the wizard guy into his home and put him in the water, a special water, PS, a special water that heals him or something. And then we discover that, I cannot explain everything, but we discover that he is controlled, or he is evil. He has done this before or something. He opened a portal. He opened the same portal that the orcs trying to get in now to kill the people of the kingdom. So anyway, that's a spoiler. The same portal that made them go away from their original homeland. Sorry. But anyway, I liked that they put in many details from the games. Pretty nice. Even if I have not played all of the games. I played only one and only a bit. So, he turns into an evil guy, and also the other evil guy, chief guy, dies. Or not dies, but get a lot of wounded. And I think he still lives. So, he still lives. But he gets a lot of beating from the wolf guy in a tribe match. And the other guy is starting to see that, you know, the other tribe guys say kill and such. But the other guy says like, yeah, I am... the other orcs are like, we're not gonna stand for this shit. And also our companion, that is the hammer guy, the hammer orc, is also helping and took out his teeth of the wolf guy. He died. I was kind of sad that he died as well. And also, PS, one more thing. He also the magic wizard told about, it's a new age of darkness or power, of this power I possess. And he tortured a guy, human, many times, dragging his life force. Pretty nice scene, pretty nice acted. I like pretty much most everything of this movie. Pretty really. Really. I really like this movie, really. And anyway, so he dies, but he dies in a, you know, he shows that, yeah, this guy fucked me up and he's using bad magic. I don't think you would follow him. Or he says, yeah, basically, he's an asshole. And he dies bravely, I think so. I was pretty sad that he died, but the orc guy, the wolf guy, want to reunite with humans and try to help with the humans to, you know, basically do peace. Without, this is a spoiler by the way, basically do peace. Killing off the magic evil guy from their tribe. And all of the other tribes from the orcs have reunited or come to them in the first part of the movie. All of them, the wolves, all of them black hands, and other tribes of orcs. Anyway though, they realize that they do that, and the humans, PS, discovered that the orcs could die by that special magic, by that special evil magic that the evil orc uses. And they have a rule of a tribemanship that they should fight in a rule of tribemen, and then the evil orc guy gets shit on, or gets like, yeah, we're not gonna follow you anymore. Which I like, yeah. Yeah, that you got, you bastard. Which I like, yeah, I got, that you got. And that's one of the battles in the end of the movie, which was pretty interesting battle. And also the priest, the wizard priest guy, turned evil and became a necromancer and made his golem statue try to kill our main protagonist, which is the wizard, and the soldier guy father, and the orc woman. And also, in the battle, they know that the portal will open, they saved a lot of people, they let them out, they saved them, and poor souls, you guys got beaten the shit out of all of the battles in this movie. And also orcs. But I like the wolves, pretty nice. Pretty nice wolves still. Though, they cannot go back to their portal, and one of the generals of the king dies as well. Strangled like this, and dies. And, but anyway, he says, kill me, if you kill me, you will be the strong, and you will be shown like a hero, and such that. And, yeah. Pretty much that, and, pretty nice armors, pretty nice swords, a pretty interesting, compelling story, and the child of the orcs lives, and the story is not over. Maybe a sequel? Perhaps. I didn't want a sequel, but I will accept it either way, because I think it was interesting. And then the orc child is helped by humans, and gonna be taken and raised by humans. And his father tells him, your chakra from our, and me and your mother, I will guide you. Yeah. And also P.S. the hammer guy took the teeth of the father to give it as a soul gift to his son to guide him when he is older. And also we get that our soldier guy takes the king's body, beat the shit out of the friend that the wolf orc guy had, but now he became evil with slime, and not slime, but tip slime-ish things, and his arm became grown in with his weapon, because he didn't have a hand, as I told you before, with the cut of his hand. And anyway, though, it was pretty cool fight. He ducked under, and he cut him up in the back, and then he stabbed him, and he won, and he took the king's sword. He took his cool king sword. The king sword was pretty cool, though I liked the poster as well. So he said, we should never lose. My verdict on this movie be 10 out of 10. Bye, and thank you, goodbye.